Welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be another day in the life. Today's just going to be kind of a little bit all over the place. I'm not really I need to get some stuff together, get some stuff back on track. Now that summer break is officially here, I have a little bit more free time, so I actually have time to do stuff. So today we're playing catch up and I figured I kind of take you along for my day, and hopefully you get a little bit of motivation, and hopefully there's a little bit of fun stuff in here as well. So, yeah. First things first, I'm starting with posting some ads for my Etsy shop. I have not done this in a while, and I didn't realize that. So, yeah. And, of course, I've got new items in my Etsy shop, so I need to be doing this. I've got high chair banners now. I've got party banners. I'm hoping to expand my Etsy shop a little bit more. And I can't do that if I'm not... Okay, so I'm finally starting to stock up on prizes for the chore chart. I got 2 bags of the Blue Heat Takis, 2 bags of Fuego Takis, and 2 bags of the Trolley Sour Crawlers. I also got some other stuff in this Walmart haul, but it's for something else, so I don't want to share it yet. But thankfully that came before the rain came today, so yeah. We are back in the 70s officially. We had a good weekend of 80s, almost 90s, and now rain has come back, and it is cold again, because after you've had 90 degrees for 2 days, 70 is cold. And I freeze anyway, but I need to change my sweatshirt because it is soaked. I had to run out and get the cats, because they used to be, when it rained, they would come right to the door. Now it rains and you have to go out there and get them. So, yeah. Oh, and since I'm talking about the chore chart with prizes, it is going okay. The first day we did it, the boys got all competitive, and specifically Bryson, he's got a competitive edge like no other, and he was like, I need more points than Isaiah, and I have to have 125, and he can't have 125, and I'm thinking, dude, each day is only worth 130. How are you getting 125? It's not possible. You can get 120 in a day, but you can't get 125. Because the only thing they didn't do that day was clean out the car, and that's 10 points. So, yeah. But I also kind of noticed that they are more motivated to do something, and they actually want to learn how to do something if they don't know how to do it. So, that makes me happy. I'm hoping it continues. When they got back from school on Monday, they were just kind of talking about what they were going to do, but then they ran off into their own separate things. But that's fine, because after school, I understand you need a break, especially for Isaiah, because he had field day Monday, and that kicked his butt. But yeah. Sorry, there's something on the camera. But now that we are officially into summer break, I think this chore chart's going to work a little bit better. Because I was going to wait and do the chore chart on the week after school let out, but they decided they wanted to start it before school let out, and that's perfectly fine with me. But now, since they started it, I have to get prizes loaded up. because they both talk about saving their points, but I doubt it. And I also need to talk to my friend about, because she gave me the general, like, she sent me what she did, and I kind of changed it a little bit and found things for us. But I need to figure out what she does past 910 points. Because she sent me the chores and she sent me the points, and I adjusted a little bit. And Bryson's thinking, I'm going to get 1,000 points, and we're going to what is it? I'm going to get 1,000 points and we're going to go to the aquarium. Or I'm going to get this many points and we're going to go to the aquarium. And I was thinking like family friendly activity. I meant like play football in the yard, watch a movie, something like that. Because the aquarium around here is insanely expensive. So I'm thinking if we're going to do that, even though it is on our summer bucket list, I don't want to make it a reward for him specifically. I want it to be a big family thing. And he's looking at that too, but he's also not looking at the monetary thing. But yeah. We will see. I don't know. I'm going to talk to my friend, see what she does. And if I find that out today, we'll go from there. But I just realized that I have a summer outfits video that needs to go up. And I have not filmed it, so yeah, I need to do that. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then I'm going to go from there with the rest of this, because I didn't think. I'm thinking that video, and I looked at the clock and went, shit, that video was supposed to go up today. So yeah, I need to get it filmed. Okay, so this is the aftermath of filming an outfit video, but at least it's filmed. I also got a package while I was filming, so yeah. I already changed back into my regular clothes, but I'm going to set the camera up and film me putting all of this away. Okay, so I did want to give you a little bit of motivation of me cleaning up after filming that outfits video, mainly because, you know what, that's kind of, I need to do a massive reset. Everybody talks about Maycember and how it feels like there's so much going on at the end of school, and there really is. I never understood that until this year, having a 6th grader and a 3rd grader. Oh my gosh, they're going to be in 7th and 4th grade. That is so scary. And no, they are not technically mine, they are fosters, but yeah. They've been with us long enough, they feel like mine, and since they are my cousins, I've been around them since they were little, so yeah. But yeah, but we really did, like, Isaiah was included in an art show. We had all the last minute school things, and then Isaiah got sick, of course, the week before school lets out, and Isaiah gets a virus. Like, it never fails. That kid. But yeah, and then Bryson ends up hurting himself and misses the last 2 days of school. But yeah, and then Isaiah had field day the Monday before school let out. So yeah, they had all of that as well as some other stuff, and on top of all that, we have to keep up with a 2-year-old and a 5-month-old and all of their stuff. Really, that's not much. Really, what it is with those two is just keeping up with the messes Nevaeh makes and keeping up with Kasaya's appointments, because she was a NICU baby for 2 months. And while I think she's perfectly fine, and so does almost everyone else in the family, you've got to keep taking her to NICU appointments because nobody believes this. But yeah.
But after the end of school stuff and keeping up with the girls stuff, I'm thinking we're finally getting back on track. And this was just like the beginning of that, and I am planning on doing a whole reset for the month of June. So if you're interested in that, then let me know.
Okay, so I figured I would share with you what I got from Carter's. Honestly, I'm not exactly sure what this is, because the package I have coming came yesterday, so I think this might be something my friend and stuff my friend bought him. Oh, okay, no, it's not. Now I know what this is. And I'm going to add that all of this is sized up. Nevada is good on 2T clothes. Kasai is good on 6 to 9 months. We've got, and then of course from Nevada we have 9 to 12 and all the way up for Kasai to wear. But for Nevada, we're gonna have to buy clothes. So I've been buying 2Ts, or I've been buying 3Ts and 4T stuff. So yeah. I bought a pair of gray joggers in 3T. I'm not going to take them out of the package. I'm just going to kind of tell you what it is. A 3T shirt with a dinosaur on it. This cute little red gingham set. It's got a tank top in there too. That's a 3T. Cute little floral set. It's got a shirt. I think this is also pants. And finally, for this winter, a velour set with red flowers on it. I don't know. This stuff was just too cute to pass up. So, and I had rewards for it. So yeah, and everything was 50% off. I'm not sure if that's still going on. Crap. Does anybody ever use any of the things that they get out of these envelopes and packages? I never do. But this is going to go in this bag, in that closet, and then when I organize that closet, I'm going to figure out another way to do it. If I feel like it today, I might do that today, because that closet is driving me nuts. And since it's supposed to rain all day, it's perfect opportunity to do that.
But one thing I knew I wanted to get back on track with was my sourdough. I had not done anything with my sourdough in, I don't even know, 2 or 3 weeks, and it had just been sitting in the fridge. And no, I had the chance, and I'm thinking, you know what, I'm going to get this out. I'm going to feed my sourdough. I'm just going to, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to kind of try and keep up with it this time. I'm hoping with the summer I have more free time to mess with my sourdough more and everything, but I'm also trying, that's the thing, because I have to keep up with all my stuff. My Etsy shop, I want to keep up with my sourdough, because I do like to use my sourdough to make stuff for the family and to be able to eat, and it works better for me. I don't care what anybody says that it doesn't help. For me, I have found that my sourdough does help my digestion a little bit, and I have so many illnesses and issues, it's not even funny. So I'm going to do whatever I can to help myself out. While I was filling, then while I was doing the sourdough, I realized, hey, your water filter is at 0, so that needs to be changed. Then I needed to put away the strawberry jam I had made the day before filming this. We have so many strawberries right now, and I am not complaining. I love the fact that we have so many. But I had to make strawberry jam with it, so I needed to get that labeled and get that put away in the pantry. Or, like, not really a pantry, but on our food storage. So, if you are interested in that, I could totally show you that because I will show you a clip of it here. But I was just showing you because I had to show you, didn't want to put this away. And this did turn out really good. It's funny, like, it's not even June yet, and we're already starting with canning and preserving food, which I love. Because I grew up with my grandma doing that, mostly tomato juice and whole tomatoes when I was a kid, and now that I'm older, I like to experiment with some other stuff and like to see what else we can make. So yeah, I would totally do a tour of this shelf and all this food if you would like it.
Apparently, I'm the only one who gets mail here anymore. Because I just got these two things in the mail. I think some of this is some of the summer stuff I ordered. Oh, okay, this is, if you were here for my last vlog, you saw where Keziah's name blanket got all screwed up. So, I ordered a new one, and it had a different font put on it. So now, it actually says Keziah, or Keziah, or Keziah, or however you're supposed to say it. I don't know. We just call her Keziah, because that's how her bio mom pronounces it. Honestly, I want to call her Kessie, and my grandpa calls her Cookie, so pretty much everybody just calls her Cookie. But that's okay because everybody has a nickname. So yeah, we've got this blanket for her, and it actually says her name back. If you were here, the last one looked like it said Karaya. So yeah, I'm thrilled to have one that actually says her name. Okay, this one is a little beat up. This is from Shein. It's one of those football things with the points on it. And I just want to find ways to get the boys outside this summer, and I think having this, Braxton will get outside a little bit more. But when I read it, I'm hoping it says something. No, it didn't. It said it came with the metal pieces, the back, the board, and and 4 footballs. So I'm hoping it actually does. That's why I'm going to open it. Yeah, they do. They're tiny, but it does come with 4 footballs that I have to inflate. Oh, this is cool. It comes with a dry erase board for keeping score. I'm trying to figure out if it comes with an air pump. Yep, air pump. Okay. So all the pieces are there. It comes with an air pump. Good to go. So open this and see if these holes are big enough for real football. Oh heck yeah, he could actually throw one of his real footballs at this too if he wanted to. Okay. Yeah, I'm not folding it back. I'm just gonna shove it back in the box. But that'll be nice for this summer with just him as well as when he has friends over. And we're trying to figure out where we're doing his party. We were thinking about doing it at a park, and now I'm thinking just do it at the house and set up all the little games and stuff that we have, or well, we don't have them all yet. I got that board off Shein as well as a giant tic-tac-toe board, like a cheapy cornhole game. They're posts, they stick down in the ground and they have points and you throw rings at them. I got them 1,111 water balloons. I don't know. I just want to keep them busy this summer. I want them to be outside, and I think some of the stuff Nevaeh will like playing with as well. And if we take care of it, it'll last for a few years. Everybody talks about Shein being cheap and not lasting, and from the stuff I bought, I can tell that if you take care of it, it will last. So, yeah. But, I don't know. I know I need to take a break and edit this summer outfits video. I think that's what I'm going to do, and I'll talk to you when I get done editing that.
And like I said, this video is going to be all over the place, and it kind of is, because I went from doing stuff in the kitchen, and then it went to me showing you a Carter's haul, and then it went to, okay, I need to get, we had 3 or 4 days of the 90s. It felt really nice because it wasn't humid 90s. It was just kind of heat. It was hot, but it was there, and it wasn't, but you weren't dying in it. So I'm thinking, okay, we're getting warm. I need to get out all of my pants except for my lighter pants. And because we were only supposed to have 2 days of it being cold again, and now they're saying at least another week and a half of it being cold again. So I'm not getting rid of all of my pants. I'm keeping all my beach pants and a few pairs of my leggings and a few pairs of my yoga pants out. Because I need to have something when it's cold. But now I'm kind of regretting even doing that because it's going to be cold again. And this is what I love. It was nice while they were still in school. School lets out. We're officially on summer break. And it's cold again. It's kind of like what happened with spring break. It was really nice and sunny the week before spring break, and the week of spring break, it was freaking rainy and cold. Like, it never freaking fails. But while I was doing this, I was going through all this and thinking, you know what, while I'm doing this, I'm just going to go on and get my storage closet organized. And yeah, like I said, I still need to do a reset for the month of June, but at least I've got some of this stuff done and some of this stuff reset, which gives me the kickstart and motivation that I actually need to want to do stuff. And while it's going to be cold and we're going to be stuck in the house, this is the stuff I'm going to do. Because I don't want to, I don't want to sit on my butt and us sit there and watch TV and just veg out the whole time, waiting for it to get warm. I want to get something done, and hopefully it'll be warm enough pretty soon and we'll be able to enjoy being outside again. And we can actually officially start our summer.
So I got my closet fixed a little bit. I put baby clothes in there. I put birthday, Christmas presents in there. These blankets are for when they get their room. So, yeah, I put Kasaya's in there because hers isn't vacuum sealed, Nevaeh's is. Scrapbooking stuff, that goes. This is stuff for Bryson's birthday party. And that's rewards for chore charts. I've got another bag of Takis right here, which is rewards. And, of course, the Prime on the bottom, which hopefully by the end of the summer will be out of my closet. Yeah, I know it's a lot, and it's just I'd like to get rid of most of it. I don't know, every time I have to redo my closet or something, I go through this whole thing of I'm just gonna throw everything out and start all over, or I'm just gonna throw everything out and say screw it, and then I look at it all and go, you can't do that, because a lot of that stuff is decorations and party stuff, and a lot of it will be out of that closet within the next couple of months. And then of course then we'll have Christmas stuff get piled in there and whatever else happens, because after Bryson's birthday we'll have a couple months, or actually we'll have a couple weeks, then school stuff will get piled in there, then school stuff will come out, then stuff for Isaiah's birthday and Halloween will get put in there, then that'll get cleared out, and then we'll do Christmas, and it's kind of like it's a never-ending cycle, and I would like to get a lot of that stuff out of there, but a lot of it is just decor and party stuff and that box of clothes for the girls that they're not going to wear right now. And it turns out I bought Nevaeh the same sweatsuit twice in the same size. Oops. So the way I see it, she has one and Kasaya can have the other one when she gets bigger. So yeah, that's just how we'll do that. But I think it's probably about 3 o'clock now. I'm gonna probably get in a workout and see what else I can get done today.
I know this is random, but I did want to leave this clip of me working out in this video because that is one thing. The last few weeks I have been doing so good at actually getting in a workout. For 5 days a week for the last 3 weeks I've gotten a workout in, and I just want to keep up that motivation, and I want to keep this up throughout the summer. I'm hoping I can, because that feels more like me. Being able to get a workout in and prioritizing a workout is more me, and I kind of lost that in the last few months, and now that I'm getting back to it, I'm starting to feel more like me again. I'm just hoping I can continue, and I keep feeling better and keep getting better, and especially with Nevaeh being older, she likes to kind of chill out and hang out during my workouts. She'll sit on the mat and try to do what I'm doing, and we discovered that she can lift a 5-pound dumbbell. Scary, because she wants to walk around with them, and we've got to make sure she doesn't hurt herself. But yeah.
Hey guys, so it's Thursday. I was not planning on filming today, but last night, the last clip I got was me working out. I ended up making supper last night, and while we were eating supper, the electricity went out, and yeah. So I just didn't film anymore last night because it's kind of hard to film in the dark. And yeah. So I just kind of wanted to jump on here and say that's kind of why that's all you saw, because I didn't even film a clip of me getting me cooking dinner or even what dinner was. But it's sometimes that's how it goes. I don't know. Right now, I'm trying to figure out where a package is, and it loads a little bit, and then it spins, and it loads a little bit more, and I'm kind of like, okay, come on, I need to know where you're at. Yesterday was very productive. I managed to organize my storage closet a little bit. I managed to take the pants out of my drawer under my bed. Like, most of them, not all of them. I do like to keep a few pairs in case it does get cold, because it is 51 degrees right now, and I'm not wearing shorts today. There's no way. Yesterday, the high. So yeah, the weather's being bipolar again. I don't like it. And
Okay, so one of the last things I did that I filmed was making sourdough brownies. Like I said, I wanted to use my sourdough. I wanted to get back into it. And we all kind of wanted something sweet. And we haven't had brownies in a while, and there's nothing wrong with box mix, and I have plenty of box mix, but I'm thinking, you know what, I have the time, and let me do this. We're gonna make sourdough brownies. So I tried a new recipe that I'd never tried before, and I'm so glad I did, because this recipe is so much better than the sourdough brownie recipe that I've been using. I don't know what's different about it, but there's something different about it, and I love it. And it doesn't make a ton of brownies. It only makes a 9 by 9 inch square pan, which I love, because that's enough for us to eat on for a day or two, and then they're gone. And if we want something else, I can make something else, and if not, then I don't have to worry about having a ton of leftovers. And at least for me and my family, a couple days of snacking on something sweet is good enough, especially in the summer, because when it gets hot, we're going to be having ice cream and popsicles all the time. But for right now, while it's still kind of cool, it's nice to have something like a brownie that's comforting, like a chocolate chip cookies. I made chocolate chip cookies last week. I had the dough in the freezer already, so it wasn't like a whole big fiasco of making them. It was just pulling out the dough and making the cookies. You know, it lasted a few days. We enjoyed some chocolate chip cookies. We had a week off. Now we're having some brownies. And who knows what I'll end up making the next time, but yeah. But I did want to include the clips of me making the brownies, because everybody always wants to know, how do you do this, or what do you do? And honestly, the recipe is linked down below in the description box, because this is the first time I was making them. I didn't want to explain how I made them without actually trying them out first. So I'll leave the recipe down below in the description box. So if you want to make them, you can. But yeah, that's kind of the last thing I did today, other than just kind of chill out and do some scrapbooking on Nevaeh's baby book, which you will see.
so I just randomly had an urge to make brownies. So I made sourdough brownies. I'm waiting for those to get done baking. I got, let's see, can you see it? Yeah, I got my room cleaned and my laundry hung up. I've been waking up early the last few mornings and actually feeling pretty dang good doing it. So yeah, and I'm getting stuff done doing that too. But I need to print out a copy of the another copy of the chore chart for this next week. I need to print out what you get for more points than 910 points, because my friend finally, she's like, I thought I sent that page to you, and I said no. So I finally got that page, but I'm going to print that out, print out another copy of the chore chart, and I want to print out some stuff for Nevaeh's baby book. I'm actually going to work on, it's going to be like a scrapbook baby book, but I'm going to do her baby book, because we've been saying we're going to, and we just never did. And yeah, so I need to get started on that. And but that's gonna kind of be what my day is, because it's cold and rainy again, and there ain't really nothing to do. So, yep. I'll show you the brownies when they get done, and yeah. Another copy of the chore chart. I don't know if I'm going to do this or I'm going to find a page protector. That way I can just erase it every week. That might be what we do. Instead of wasting so much paper. And then I printed off the next points thing. And this is what my friend does. I just kind of edit it a little bit to work for us. And I think it works. For 1,000 you get a dinner. For 2,000 you pick dessert. For 3,000 you can go out for ice cream. 4,000 you go out to eat. 5,000 you can skip chores for a day. 6,000 you get an Amazon purchase based off an approved amount. 7,000 you get a Walmart purchase. 8,000 is buy a shirt. 9,000 you get to buy an outfit, and then for 10,000 you get to pick a family outing, like like something big, because for 910 or for something, so many points on the other one, you get to pick a family activity. So I figured like a family outing would be a big one, and that's what my friend does. So yeah. And then I printed this out for Nevaeh's baby book. I wanted this to go on the front because I thought it would be cute. And yeah. So I'm going to get started on her baby book a little bit and go from there. And yes, she's 2 years old, and I'm just now getting started on her baby book. I'm wonderful. Okay, so far I've got the front page, her newborn picture. I want to find one of her pictures when she came home. I got her 1 month, 2, 3. I want to find a few more pictures from 3 months. And that's what I've done so far. It's not a lot, but it's a start at least. Okay, so now that I've done that, I've shared that with you, I think I'm going to call this a video because it's been 2 days. And yeah, so if you like this vlog, give it a thumbs up. Hit the red subscribe button down below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you Wednesday for my next video. Bye-bye.